This is KFDI Country.
Hi there, it's JJ Hayes. It's the Hayes Wire, and it's that time of year again, the second annual Law Enforcement Appreciation Parade, and I'm really excited to have a couple of guys with me who know a lot more about it, even more so than last year because we've added stuff. So to my left, Casey Slaughter. Hi, Casey.
How are you?
Excellent. And Jason, thanks for coming in.
No problem. Good to see you.
I appreciate both you guys being in here. This is super fun because you guys are on the front lines on a daily basis with being first responders. And it's time for the community to take some time and say, you know what, thank you for what you do. And I do it from time to time. I'll bump into some cars or a quick trip or something, and I'll walk over and thank the guys for what you guys do on the streets of Wichita on a daily basis. So it's really important for what you do in your community relations. And Chief Ramsey, the hoverboard thing, you guys are really working hard to let people know that, you know what, yeah, you're doing your job and you're doing your job well, but you're not unapproachable.
Right.
And that's kind of what this is all about, right? So let's get right to it. I'm going to talk to you first, Jason. Let's talk about the relationship, first of all, with the Wichita Police Department and the community and how important that role is.
You know, it's really good in the aspect of citizens see us all the time, and the way this thing started out back last year was the fact that people wanted to express their appreciation, but they weren't sure how. So they came up to Casey and Bart and a couple other members and said, how can we get involved? How can we show that we appreciate the cops? And several ideas were tossed around, and ultimately we came up with the parade. Everybody loves a parade. You know, so citizens and building those partnerships is phenomenal between the police department and the people of Wichita, just because of the fact that, you know, they're eyes and ears.
Yep.
You know, they report crimes. If they don't feel comfortable in coming up and talking to us on a one-on-one level, you know, there's no way that we're going to be able to solve crimes or get, you know, essential information to solve those. Yeah,
it definitely, I mean, I hate to use that common phrase, it definitely takes a village. I mean, you have to be able to share information because at the end of the day, it's citizens taking an interest in the community of Wichita.
Absolutely.
And that they're doing that by having conversations with you guys. Now, it was my honor last year to be one of the MCs for the parade, and you asked me back. I'm not sure what you were thinking, but I'm glad to do it again.
We're thrilled to have you.
Yep, and I'm going to be joined by Susan Peters, which
Yes,
I haven't had a chance to work with her in my couple of years since I've been here in Wichita, so I'm looking forward to that experience.
She's excited as well.
Excellent. All right, so let's get to the parade because you got a couple of new things. We get better at this every year and learn from the year before. So if you could, Casey, talk to me about the parade, and we'll step off at 10:30 as far as the family fun and stuff that's going on.
Right. We have the kids' activities starting at 10:30. We'll probably close it off right around 11:45, just because the parade starts at noon. Starts in the downtown area at Central and Main. All the rest of that space to the north is all staging all the way up to Murdoch. So the parade goes from Central and Main all the way down to First and Main, and that's kind of where it ends, and then disbands from there. But again, the kids' activities at 10:30 is going to be phenomenally bigger than it was last year.
Okay.
A lot more involvement. I think we're going to try to land the helicopter there in the Epic Center parking lot. Yeah. So kids will be able to see that. We'll cordon off the area. It'll probably take back off and fly over the parade. One of the coolest additions this year is to kick off the parade. We have 2 World War II airplanes flying over, which, by the way, we still have 2 more seats left to sell on those planes. So if somebody wants to take a ride,
that is going to be
for
a ride
30
of a
minutes.
lifetime.
Yeah, awesome ride.
You ain't kidding, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So again, parade kicks off at noon. We have the stage set up, like you said. You and Susan are doing our emceeing this year. Warren Theater's back in action with us this year.
Nice.
They actually found out that they ran out of popcorn twice last year, so now we have expanded. We've got 2 popcorn booths. They gave away like 700 boxes of popcorn.
Awesome.
So they're thrilled to be back in action again this year. Davis Moore is very involved with us this year. And, of course, our Make-A-Wish kid is again with us this year. We have a new one.
Okay.
So the one from last year is going to be on stage.
Okay.
Probably again. But we have a new one who's a young Hispanic kid named Christopher. He's 4 years old.
Okay.
And it's not his official wish, but he wants to be a police officer. And we have absolutely immersed him into police culture.
Love it.
Over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Love it. All right. So you have plenty of time to grab your construction paper and your markers and make up signs, grab your flags, you know, show your love for what the men and women of Wichita, as far as the first responders, do for your community on a regular basis. The parade is going to be a ton of fun. This is rain or shine. Now, I have to ask, are you still looking for entries?
We are still looking for entries. We've got them coming in daily.
Okay.
I actually just took one on the way into this building.
Okay.
So we've got sponsorship opportunities. All the money that we raise from the parade, and I should have said this earlier, goes to our 501c3 charity, which we just started. It took us like 9 months to get there, but we got it there. And it's a foundation for officers locally killed in the line of duty and or critically injured in the line of duty and their families. So it's a good cause. The money goes to those families in need.
Yeah.
And again, come out and support the parade. Buy the bracelets. We got the support local law enforcement bracelets.
Yep.
Those are sold at all the Warren Theater locations. Warren Theater is greatly involved again with us this year, so we're thrilled. These are $2.
Yeah.
So they're very affordable. We've sold these in the thousands.
Nice.
So yeah.
So you're
we're
really
excited.
you're really helping out a great charity and a great cause, as well as having a good time and showing your love. Saturday the 23rd, that morning, going to be a lot of people at the parade you're going to want to run into. Now, Casey, tell me about some of the folks we can expect to see at the parade.
Well, you've got a fife and drum corps coming down from, I believe it's Topeka.
Big area. Yep.
We have the chief will be there, of course, on hand. The sheriff of Sedgwick County will be there. Multiple law enforcement agencies from around the city and the state and the region in general. We've got the Hertz donut truck. We'll
Excellent.
be down there selling donuts.
I mean, okay, honestly, you're kind of owning the whole police donut
Why
thing.
not?
Why
Just,
not?
you know,
Can't
embrace.
have a law enforcement parade without donuts.
Amen to that.
You got to embrace
you
it.
got to.
Yeah. The kids zone, like we talked about, they're going to have like 6 kid care booths down there. They'll talk about safety and hygiene. They're going to be giving away 150 bicycle helmets.
Nice.
So we will have all kinds of fun things to give away. We have Rusty Egg Ford's actually going to be raffling off a car.
Wow.
So they're going to have that down there. People can purchase raffle tickets, that kind of thing. So again, all that money goes back to our foundation. It's just going to be a really good time. Sedgwick County, EMS, fire, everybody you can imagine, multiple businesses, churches, schools will be in attendance. It's going to be a good time.
Now, before we wrap things up, I do want to check with both of you because I haven't had a chance to ask you this last year, but I'm always curious. Jason, why did you get into law enforcement?
You know, it was funny. As a little kid, I always admired the police officers and wanted to do it. And I went back and forth in the history of, you know, okay, I want to be a law enforcement, a cop. I want to be something else. And you know, just helping the community is really my main focus and what drove me to be it.
And that is certainly a good reason. Now, I'm guessing with you, the name Sergeant Slaughter was taken already by the wrestler, so you decided to go into the police world. And no, all kidding aside, why did you get into law enforcement?
You know, JJ, I always tell people it's challenging, it's fun. I learn something new every day, and I get paid all at the same time to do it. How could it get any better than that?
If you love your job, it's not work, right?
That's exactly true.
All right, excellent. Gentlemen, when are we going to work this ride along for me out where I can come along and
as soon as you're ready, JJ, you come right along with us anytime.
All right, excellent. That's on film. I'm going to be doing a ride along with Wichita Police Department. I'm totally looking forward to that. But listen, more importantly, show up on the parade route and really show your love for the Wichita Police Department first responders. The law enforcement parade, it steps off. The parade starts at noon, but all the fun family activities start at 10:30. Saturday, April 23rd, downtown Wichita. We will see you there. Be sure to check out and click on all the links on this blog to make sure you get all the information that you need to really have a great time and get the family down there. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you. JJ, I also want to send out my appreciation, of course, for our biggest sponsor, too, which is Key Construction. Dave Wells, been phenomenal with us, and he has been right there for us every time.
All right, Key Construction, thank you so much, because really it takes sponsors to make stuff like this happen and really get out there in the community and do fundraisers. Fundraising is a business, after all, and when you have sponsors like Key Construction, that's huge.
It is huge.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. I'll see you at the parade.
All right.
Thank you.